So I first heard about the Scholar program. I think it was in one of the PMA newsletters, or I think I heard about it on Slack. But I heard about it through PMA from a couple of sources. I think one of the members who's aware that I'm looking for product marketing roles also reached out to me and said, "Hey, you should like totally check this course out. Like PMA are doing something about it." So I think I heard about it from two or three different sources, but all PMA centric sources. What I liked with PMA was that uh, the content of the Scholar program was kind of ran parallel to my experience as a member, if you will. So, I know the Slack community is exceptionally well engaged. People respond very quickly. The PMA is producing content, and it looks like all of these things kind of go hand in hand. Those were big attractive things for me. The PMA had also published their product marketing framework, which I thought was quite comprehensive. I think there was a post by Richard maybe a few months ago on the Slack. And the framework was quite comprehensive in terms of like how it broke down the whole product marketing process, frameworks and research and personas and pricing and all of that. And I was looking for that similar by the book rigor, if you will. And I found all of that in the course content. So, it was the choice was easy. During the course itself, we had Harvey, who was mentoring us on a weekly basis, responding to questions, kind of making it a little bit real based on his experiences with Xbox and some of the other larger companies that he's worked for. So both of those, like having an industry professional and not just a professional, like a leader within the industry, kind of talking to you directly and telling you about their experiences, that was stand out. It was really helpful. So for me, I was beginning to explore a career in product marketing. And for somebody like me, I think the Scholar program hit absolutely all the goals and a few more. It's given me more confidence. It's given me like a ton of tools and templates and frameworks that, I can readily kind of like just apply to my job. So it just made me a lot more fluent in the language of product marketing and the process of product marketing. And now I think it's just a matter of like for me to keep putting this into practice and hopefully kind of like make that full-time jump, or in my role, absorb more and more product marketing opportunities. We had this discussion about people switching into product marketing careers with Harvey. And the way Harvey kind of explained how this job is, you can have a strategic product marketing job where you kind of like sit close to the headquarters or sit within the headquarters, and then a tactical product marketing job, which could be further away from the headquarters. That kind of just explained a lot of how the careers process might work for me. So it just, with his experiences, he was able to translate my theory-based learning into real-life examples. And I think that was really valuable. It's just sort of like sped up, maybe like saved me a lot of time in trying to come up to speed on product marketing process, tools and terminology, which I think I would have maybe spent a few more years of my life trying to like wrap my head around otherwise. Looking forward into my career, I would love to be somebody who works more on the go-to-market side and is very heavily involved in product conceptualization, etc., from a go-to-market perspective. So I think that was one of the core things that I learned out of the PMA modules. And I think I would like to specialize as somebody who's just much better at sales enablement and go-to-market than I have been in the past. And I think that's happened because of the shift in thinking as a result of the PMA course.